I want to share with you a couple of experiences that I have gathered over the past 10 years of working with music. I'm a songwriter. I write and record and release music under the name Indigo North. And I do so because I really enjoy the creative process. I like songwriting. It's become a lifestyle. It's my free time. It's my headspace. It's wellness for my soul. So I probably will do this till the day I die, I guess. Any commercial success will be an added bonus, will be a welcome bonus, of course. Who are we kidding? We are all ambitious. And it would be a joy for me to have as many people as possible listening to my songs. But it is frustrating. It is a frustrating business. I started late in life. I'm now in my early 50s. I started in my 40s. And unfortunately, in the music industry, there is such a thing called ageism. And yes, it is a thing. Nevertheless, here I am, enjoying my time. So we'll see what happens down the road. During my time, I've learned that you should really see the music industry as a sort of a pyramid where you have 3 layers. And the bottom layer is the talent pool. This is where I am. This is where thousands, hundreds of thousands of other ambitious, creative individuals are. This is where we live every day. This is where the 100,000 new songs that are uploaded to the streaming platforms every day, this is where they come from. And this is where the future big artists are probably currently walking around. Who are we kidding? This is also where the majority of the really good work that is done every day in the music industry is done. This is in the base layer. Then you have the next layer of the pyramid, that's the mid layer. This is where you have all the people in the industry who are thriving on the talent pool, on the base layer. They consist of accountants, of managers, of corporate suits, A&R people, marketing managers, PR managers, people who will happily accept your payment for their services without ever giving you any guarantee of success. Maybe some of these agencies, some of these service providers, they will give you a no cure, no pay option. But you should be really, really precise in getting them to determine what those criteria are, because oftentimes they will claim that they have delivered a success, although you don't really feel that as a success. But getting your money back is really hard. I am speaking of own experience. The problem with the mid layer of service providers is that you will only ever be the next invoice number. You will only ever be their next customer, unless you can get them to work on an equal basis, maybe on a split royalty share basis. I've worked with many creative individuals who have been willing to actually work for royalties, and that has been really good, because they then invest something of their personal craft, of their personal artistry. That really works. But if you're only getting their paid services, you will never ever get some personal investment from these people. Now, should you just give up then and give up all hope of ever getting to the top level of the pyramid? That's where the people with all the proven track records they are. The people with big label contracts, or people who are most likely to be signed by big labels. It's hard to put in black and white, but you need to keep releasing songs to be able to have a portfolio out there for people to dive into. The reason why I continue to release songs every year is that I want people at the very top to be able to, maybe by coincidence, to actually stumble upon my songs and maybe say, hey, this sounds cool. I would love to get in touch with that group of music creators. Only if people on top invest some personal clout in you and your career, you and your music, will you be able to get through the mid layer of the pyramid. And don't get me wrong, there are lots of really sincere people in the mid layer. There is a need for gatekeepers. There is a need for you to actually really prove that you have what it takes to get into the business. Of course, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying beware of that middle layer not thriving on your vanity and your wallet, because you will get poor. You can pay for all the services in the world. You will get nowhere if you're not critical. So I hope you find this little piece of advice helpful. Hope you will get to the top. I wish you all the best of luck with your music endeavors.